What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to teach you how to backside tail slide. I'm going to walk you through the easiest steps so you can get this trick feeling super comfortable and know how to approach the trick feeling as safe as possible so you're not going to shoot out whenever you try it. All right, let's get into it. All right, so the basics you're going to want to have for this trick is obviously a backside 180 and a backside 5-0. I think if you can do those things, you should be able to do this trick no problem. It just takes a little bit of getting that confidence to get into it and know that you're going to be okay and not shoot out. First, I'm going to walk you through how I position my feet and then some tips and techniques I use to ensure that my body's going to get around to get my tail locked into that ledge. Next, we're going to move on to the approach to the ledge and then finally sliding and coming off the ledge. All right, let's get into it. All right, so for foot positioning, pretty standard ollie. I usually have my front foot actually a little bit further back, kind of just right in the middle of the board, maybe a little bit further, and I have my back foot usually right in the center of the tail. I don't have it too far back. I have it kind of right here, kind of right in that middle pocket. And the reason for this is that for me, it feels like it helps me get more grip on the tail of my board as I'm bringing it around. A lot of times if I have my foot on the tip of the tail, it can come off or catch on the ledge. This helps ensure when you land on the ledge, your foot's going to be about in this position, which is where you want it to be when you're sliding, so your shoe's not coming in contact with the ledge. All right, so obviously with this trick, the scariest part is coming into it and jumping on the ledge backside. What I always say when you learn this is you want to go to a ledge that does not have any wax on it, preferably like a curb that you see has no wax on it, and just approach it at a little bit of an angle and work on getting into the back tail. All right, now this is something that I found really helps me when getting on the ledge and getting my board turned exactly how you want it. And so what I do, it's very similar to if you're doing any backside tricks, it's that shoulder wind up. So as you're coming towards the ledge, you kind of bring your shoulders forward like this to have them more open. So when you pop, you can swing your body this way and get that momentum going to get you backside. So I'll kind of show you a couple examples of this in motion so you can kind of see how I'm doing it. All right, so just to reiterate, we're gonna open our shoulders facing forward and then swing them back like this to get that momentum going. And while you're getting comfortable with this, I always recommend just finding a crack in the ground or something where you can just work on getting that motion down and knowing that you're going to land in that back tail position. So we can use this crack right here. And once you're feeling comfortable with that motion, we can go work on the approach to the ledge. So basically just keep doing that until you're feeling super comfortable and you're locking into it every time. Sometimes your wheels will clip on the ledge. That's okay, it's still you're getting in the motion of trying to get into that trick. But what I recommend is if that's happening, just try to shift your hips a little bit quicker. And I'd say the real key to this trick is you don't spin right as you pop. You kind of pop and then turn your body. So pop and then focus on turning your hips. And at first, this trick is just going to work going to fakie. So I wouldn't try to focus on going out to regular or fakie. Just let it happen the way it naturally goes. As you start to get a little bit more comfortable, maybe to start approaching the ledge with a little bit more speed, even when there's no wax on it, just so you can feel what it feels like to go into that trick with a little bit of speed, which you're going to need as you start to try it. All right, so once you're feeling comfortable with the body twist and getting into the ledge with no wax, go to an obstacle that's a little bit waxed up. Again, put your wax on very sparingly because this is a trick where you can slip out pretty easily. So just be cautious, go really slow at first after you apply the wax. And again, once you're getting into those slides, don't really focus on which direction you're going to come out. It's going to be a lot more natural to come to fakie. So when I learned this trick, I just kind of let it happen wherever my body would go, just kind of go with that. And then once you start to feel more comfortable, then you can work on coming out regular or fakie and getting that control down. All right, so once you're comfortable with the slide and you're trying to figure out how to go regular or fakie, it's pretty simple once you're comfortable with it, and you kind of have to go in with that mindset before you ollie. So for going to fakie, what I always do is just be prepared to keep your shoulders facing back. You don't want to be looking forward too much, just basically ollie and let your body complete that natural 180, which you'll probably feel comfortable with just from learning the trick and just slipping to fakie. Going to regular is a little bit harder, but once you get used to that, that becomes a more natural feeling. Once you pop and twist your body, once you get into the ledge, you want to keep your shoulders open and your arms parallel with the ledge. And this way, your body's opened up this way. So as soon as you stop, your body's gonna naturally turn this way and come out. So it definitely feels unnatural at first, but after a while, you'll start to really get used to the trick and figure out easy ways. Even when you're in it, you can decide when to go regular, when to go fakie, and just feel what is most comfortable for you. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you land a backtail from this, please let me know in the comments below. I really appreciate all your support. All right, see you guys in the next video.